Hi dear students, welcome to the section of Mathematics MCQs of chapter Probability. So dear students, in this chapter we are going to study how to deal with the MCQ sections. That means the 1 mark questions, how to deal them and how to solve the problems within 1 minute. That's the thing which we are going to deal today. So here goes the very first question before you. If a digit is chosen at random from the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then the probability that it is odd is, that means the numbers are given from 1 to 9. So let us mark them. The numbers are given from 1 to 9. That means all together there are 9 numbers, right? So from 1, 2, 3, 4, like this, up to 9. 9 numbers are given. Okay, that's the first thing which you have to understand. And what is the question asked here? The question is that you have to find the probability. So when you are finding the probability, the formula of finding probability means the number of favorable outcomes divided by the total number of outcomes. I repeat, whenever you are getting a question, this is the method how to find the probability. You have to find the total favorable outcomes. What is a favorable outcome? That's the first thing you have to find. Then divide that one by the total number of outcomes. Is that clear? So here tell me what is the total number of outcome? It is 9. So let us keep that in mind. It is 9. So 9 will be coming on the denominator part because it's a 1 mark question. So very fast we are going to get into the question. That's why I'm writing like this. Okay. So there are total 9 outcomes. You can see from 1 to 9 there are 9 numbers. So the total outcome is 9. From this, what is the favorable outcome? What is the meaning of favorable outcome? That means what is your question? What is being asked inside your question? What is the thing which is asked inside the question? The probability that it is odd, right? That's the question. The probability that it's odd. So tell me, how many numbers are there which are odd? From this one, just start counting. How many numbers are there? 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. There are 5 numbers. So simply we can write 5. 5 and 9. That's your answer. So see, in this same question, if they are asking that, find the probability that the number obtained is even, what would be your answer? Because here you can see there are 4 options given: 4 by 9, 5 by 9, 1 by 9 and 2 by 3. Among this, you can see this is the option, or the second one was the correct option. So if just imagine that the question asked was about to find the probability of even numbers, obtaining even numbers. So at the time, which are the even numbers? Here you can see 2, 4, 6 and 8. There are only 4. Among 9 all together, from total 9 there are only 4. So what will be the correct option? That will be your very first option itself, right? 4 by 9. So this is the way how to understand a question. Total outcomes, how much is there, that you have to write on the denominator part. And what is your favorable outcome, that you have to mention on the top. That's it. That's your answer. Hope you understood, right? Going to the next question. If 3 coins are tossed simultaneously, then the probability of getting at least 2 heads are. So here you can see 3 coins. They are tossed simultaneously. Means you are taking 3 coins. Imagine you are taking 3 coins and you are tossing them. So what is the probability? So first of all, you have to know how many outcomes are there. So here it was easy because it was given like this, 1 to 9. The numbers are given and you have to count them. Or you can find like this. For example, if the numbers are given from, just imagine, from 19 to 25 or 19 to 99. How many numbers are there? From 19 to 99, how many numbers are there? How you will find 99 minus 19 plus 1? Because from 1 to 9, how many numbers are there? 9 minus 1. What is 9 minus 1? It is 8. 8 plus 1, it is 9. That's why it came here as 9. Keep that in your mind, okay? When you're counting the numbers, this is the way how to understand that one, okay? Leave it behind. So now what I said means, there are 3 coins which are being tossed simultaneously. So when you're tossing a coin, how many outcomes are there? That's the first thing which you have to understand, right? How many outcomes? So how to find? Let me tell you, there is a simple trick to find this one. 2 raised to the power of n. So how many coins are there? There are 3 coins. So instead of this n, we will put it as 2 cube. So 2 cube, what is it? 8. So we will say there are total 8 outcomes. So you got that denominator part, that is 8. You got the denominator part, it is 8. Now from this one, what is your favorable outcome? To know the favorable outcome, what you have to do means you have to check your question. That's it. What is the given question? Inside the question, it is mentioned that you have to find the probability of getting at least 2 heads. At least 2 heads means Maximum it can be 3 also, right? At least 2 means it should not be 1. That's the meaning. It should not be 1, it should not be 0, because the total occurrence of heads means it can be 0, it can be 1, it can be 2, or it can be 3. So among this, at least 2 means it can be 2 or it can be 3. Okay, so tell me, just imagine that what will be the outcomes. Simply let us write down the outcomes. What are they? It can be heads, heads and heads. 3 coins when you're tossing, 3 of them came as heads. That can be one probability. What about another? 2 heads and third one tail. The first one tails and the other 2 ones heads. Then the first one head and the second one tail and the last one head. Is there anything more? Nothing. So these are the probability that you know that maximum 2 heads. You can see here maximum 2 heads are there. Here also 2. Here also 2. Here the maximum 3 are there. So at least 2 is there, right? At least 2 heads. Altogether, how much it is? There are totally 4. You have to count them, okay? To 4. So 4 by 8. Whenever you are writing the fraction or whenever you are mentioning the probability, you have to write in the simplest form. So tell me, 4 by 8 means it is 1 by 2. Inside the option, 1 by 4, 3 by 8, 1 by 2 and 1 by 4 are the options given. And now 1 by 2, the third option is the right options. So you will choose for the third one. So that's it. Here was the next question before you. In a single throw of a die, the probability of getting a multiple of 3 is. Here goes the options before you. 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 6 and 2 by 3. So what is the question here? A die is being thrown. When you are throwing a die, have you seen a die? Die means it's something which we used to play Ludo, right? For Ludo, a single die like this, a cubical shaped thing. So when you are throwing a die, the total number of occurrence is 6. Because in the die of a Ludo, you can see that there are 6 phases, numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like this, right? In the first phase, there will be 1 dot. In the other phase, there will be 2 dots. In the other phase, there will be 3 dots. Like this, there are 6 dots in the 6th phase. So altogether, we can say there are 6 phases for this one. So the total output or the total occurrence is 6. So we will write the remainder or we will write the denominator part as 6. From this 6, what is the favorable outcome? That's the thing which you have to find. So what is the favorable outcome? We have to find the probability of getting a number which is multiple of 3. So from what are the probabilities? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the numbers. Among this number, tell me which number will be the multiple of 3. That will be a favorable outcome, isn't it? So tell me from 1 to 6, what are the multiples of those numbers? 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6. There are only 2 numbers, 3 and 6. There are only 2 numbers, 3 and 6. So there are 2 numbers. So counting the numbers, it comes out 2. So 2 by 6, making that in the short form, we will write it as 1 by 3. So 1 by 3 is the correct option. Is it clear? So next question. The probability of guessing the correct answer to a certain question is x by 12. The probability of not guessing the correct answer to this question is 2 by 3. That means a question is being asked, and from that question, there is a probability which is mentioned here that the guessed question is true. What is the probability given? It is x by 12. So x by 12 is the probability given, x by 12. This is the probability given. And from this probability, one more thing is given, that the probability of guessing not the correct answer means not guessing the answer, right? The probability of not guessing the correct answer. That means there are 2 probabilities when a question is being asked. What are the 2 probabilities? You can get the correct answer. You can not guess the correct answer. You can guess the correct answer and you cannot guess the correct answer. These are the 2 probabilities only, right? And one thing is very clear. Keep this in your mind. The total probability will be always 1. Means the maximum probability of an occurrence of an event is 1. So every probability comes inside the value of 1, means it will be between 0 and 1. The value of every probability will be 0 to 1, not more than 1, not less than 0. So we can see that the total probability of an event is 1. So here it is mentioned like this, that if a question is being asked, the probability of guessing the correct answer is x by 12, whereas the probability of not guessing the correct answer is 2 by 3. It's 2 by 3. So we can say this one plus 2 by 3, that should be equal to 1. X by 12 plus 2 by 3 should be equal to 1. So let us make like this. I'm just changing this here. Already it is 12. So I wish to bring this denominator part into 12. So as very simply you can solve this. So tell me, if you want to bring this denominator part into 12, what should you do? You have to multiply the denominator by 4. And if you are multiplying by the denominator by 4, definitely you have to multiply the numerator also by 4. So that this will become x by 12 plus here multiplying both the numerator and denominator by 4, you will get it as 8 by 12 is equal to, here it is 1, so keep it there, taking x plus 8 is equal to 1. Cross multiplying, you will get x plus 8 is equal to 12. Now tell me what is x? It is 12 minus 8 and that's equal to 4. Isn't it? So 4 is the right answer. The value of x, that is the thing which you have to find. The options given are 2, 3, 4 and 6. So option number C, 4 is the right answer. This is the correct answer. Got it? So students, very similar to this question, let me give you one more. If P of E is equal to 0.05, it is given like this, P of E is equal to 0.05. That means probability of an event is 0.05. And you have to find then P naught E. P naught E is equal to. So you have to find P naught E. Here I told you, when you are writing the total probability is 1. So here you can see it's an event. Okay, it's an event. So this event, the occurrence of that event is given as the probability of that occurrence of that event is given 0.05. You have to find the not occurrence of that event, not E. So as I told you, the total probability is 1. We can find, if you want to find not E, it should be 1 minus 0.05. 1 minus that number. So tell me what will be 1 minus 0.05? It will be 0.95, right? Because the total probability is 1. So that's it. So this is the way how to deal with this typical type. If it is not like that, if it is given some probability is given, then they are asking that find the probability that it will not happen. So at the time it's the negative of that one. So every time just subtract it from 1. That will be your answer because the total probability is 1. So here goes the next question before you. A card is accidentally dropped from a pack of 52 cards. So there is a pack of 52 cards and one card is accidentally dropped. The probability that it is an ace is, the options given are 1 by 4, 1 by 13, 1 by 52 and 12 by 13. So these are the options given. So among this, one is the right answer, right? Okay. So regarding the playing cards, let me tell you one thing. The total number of cards which is given inside a playing card is 52 cards. Keep that in your mind. There are 52 cards. So from this 52 cards, we can say there are 4 categories. So 4 into 13. So in each deck of cards, there are in a deck of cards there are totally 52 cards, and in this 52 cards, they are divided into 13, 13, 13 and 13, like this 4 sections. Okay. So among them, 26 cards are red color cards and 26 colors are black colors cards. 26 cards are black color cards. So there are diamond cards, there are spade cards, there are heart cards and there are clubs cards. So these spades and clubs, they will be black in color. Diamond and heart, they are red in color. So this is the category, okay. So among this one, let me tell you that in this 13 cards, among these 13 cards, 3 of them are what we call the face cards. Face cards means one represents king, queen and another one jack. So king, queen and jack, K, J and Q. These 3 cards are what we call the face cards. Then another one more card is called, which is represented by a letter A inside that one, and that's what we call the card ace. So in one 13 set, inside one 13 set, we can say one will be A, like this A and A will be given here and here. If it is jack, it will be J and J. If it is queen, it will be Q and Q. If it is king, it will be K and K, like that. So this king, jack and queen, these 3 cards are what we call the face cards, and this is the ace card. So inside this 13 cards, so one will be ace and then one will be king, one will be jack and one will be queen. And the other 9 of them will be number cards. That means the numbers from 2 to 10. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So these cards, they will be numbered like this. So they are called numbered cards. So now you have to understand this question very perfectly. Among these 52 cards, a card is being chosen or a card is dropped accidentally, and you have to find the probability that the card is an ace. The card is an ace. So inside this deck of 52 cards, how many aces are there? I told you they are categorized into 13, 13, 13 and 13. That means 13 diamonds are there, 13 hearts are there, and 13 clubs are there, and 13 spades are there. These are the symbolic representations. So this is regarding the card. So we can say that inside these 13 diamond cards, there is a king, there is a queen, there is a jack, there is an ace, and there are number cards. Inside this one also it is there. Inside this category also is there. That means in each of these sets there will be one ace each, there will be one king each, there will be one queen each, and there will be one jack also in everything. And then the number cards 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these number cards are also there. So all together, if you are taking all together, we can say that there are 4 aces. So out of 52 cards, there are 4 aces, because here there will be an ace of diamond, ace of heart, ace of spade, ace of clubs. So we can say there are 4 aces. So out of 52, the favorable outcome is 4. Now if you are cutting them together, because in the fourth table you can cut them, it will become 1 by here 13, right? So 1 by 13 is the right option. So in this same question, if they are asking that what is the probability of getting a red king, notice red king, it is not mentioned that it is of diamond or it is of spade or is it of heart, like that. It is not, it's just mentioned that it is of a red king. So I already told you these two are the category which we say that they are red, because you can see those cards will be red in color. If you are taking this one, inside this one it will be totally red in color. The diamond will be red in color, and here this heart also will be totally reddish in color. So we can say these two are red in colors, whereas the other two said they are black in colors. So what is the question asked? Red king. So red king means it can come in this category, it can be there. One king will be in from this one, it's a red one. One king is in this one, that's also red one. So the favorable outcome is 2. So the answer will be 2 by 52. Cancelling them, you will get 1 by 26. So this is the way how to understand the question. If you know this figure regarding the playing cards, definitely from that one, whatever is relevant for your question, you can just choose it out. So this is the thing which you have to memorize. Hope it's very easy. Going to the next question. So here goes the next question before you. So from this question, it is very clear that there is a bag of marbles. A bag of marbles, and the color is clearly mentioned and the number is also given. Let us first of all note those things. What is given here? There are 3 green marbles, so we will write 3 green marbles, 4 blue marbles, and 2 orange marbles. Means all together there are 9 marbles. There are 9 marbles. So we know that out of 9 something is going to happen, and we are going to write there our favorable outcome. What is our favorable outcome? Just focus on your question. What is given in the question? You have to find the probability that it is not an orange marble. It should not be an orange marble. If it is not, how many oranges are there? Orange marbles are there. There are 2 orange marbles, right? There are 2 orange marbles. You have to find the probability. If they are asking that find the probability that the ball picked or the marble picked is orange, then definitely you can say 2 by 9 will be the answer, because there are only 2 oranges. I mean orange color marbles, right? Not oranges, orange color marbles. There are only 2. So you can write 2 by 9. But here the question is that you have to find the probability that the marble is not an orange marble. The marble picked is not an orange. If it is not an orange, then what is the probability? There is a probability that it can be green or it can be blue. So how many green are there? 3. How many blue are there? 2. All together, 3 plus 4, it is 7. So 7 by 9 is the answer. 7 by 9 is the answer. Like that you will get it. Or in other words, we can choose like this also. See, 2 oranges are there. So we can say the probability of getting a orange marble is 2 by 9. But that's not our question. Not orange. So what about not orange? 1 minus 2 by 9. What is 1 minus 2 by 9? It is 7 by 9. In that method also you can find the answer. But I think this is much more easy. When you're getting a probability of a question regarding the probability of balls, marbles like this, you just write like this. So that very fast, in just a glance, you will get the outcome, you will get the output that this is the thing, 3 green, 4 blue, 2 orange, altogether there are 9. And what is the favorable thing? What is the question mentioned? So straightforward, you can add and you can put, because here it is very clear that there is no need of any steps or rules or anything, right? Straightforward, you are doing this in your rough work area. So in your language, you can make it, and from that one, you can bring the answer. That's it. Hope you understood. So here goes the next question before you, and in this question you can see that a bag is containing some number cards which is numbered from 1 to 25. So there are 25 cards. There are 25 cards. So out of 25 we are going to write something. So there are 25 cards inside this bag. That's the first thing given here. Then a card is drawn at random from this one. And you have to find the probability that this card which is drawn from this group of bag, from this set, this card which is drawn, it should be divisible by both 2 and 3. If a number is divisible by 2 and 3, if a number should be divisible by 2 and 3, then definitely that number will be divisible by 6. Is that clear? Because 2 is a prime number, 3 is another prime number, 2 3s are 6. So definitely, if a number is divisible by 2 and 3, then definitely that number should be divisible by 6 also. So actually, indirectly they are asking this question that you have to find the probability that the number or the card which is drawn should be divisible by 6. That's the original question. But they just twisted it and they are giving to you like this. A number should be divisible by both 2 and 3. It means that the number is divisible by 6. So tell me, from 1 to 25, among these numbers, how many numbers are there which is divisible by 6? Just count on. 6, 12, 18, 24. The table of 6, right? More than 24 we can't go. Next one was 30, but there are only 25. So 6, 12, 18, 24. How many? 4 of them. So 4 by 25. That's it. That's your answer. 4 by 25. So that's why I told you, you will get this within 1 minute. Just if you understood the trick behind this one, how to analyze a question, how to bring them in your own language, how to mark them. That's the correct thing, how to understand, how to deal with the MCQ section. Because here, the timing is very more important and the time management is very much appreciated. So I hope you enjoyed today's class and the lesson of probability. So this is very simpler lesson. So forget not to study this again and again so that you will obtain the full marks and you will increase your speed while you are viewing, and when you are practicing much more questions. Definitely your speed will be increased and your confidence level will be very much high. So wishing you all the best. So I'm winding up today's section here. We will again meet with the next video. And in that video, we will discuss a new chapter. Till then, take care and goodbye. Have a nice day.